Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. The video for today is Ask for Help. Ask for help. So I'm seeing here that everything is going live. One of the things that I get as far as a question all the time, it's like, Robert, if you could go back 35 years or 40 years or 50 years, if you could talk to your younger self, whatever age it was, the number one thing that I would tell everyone to do is you need to find a way to ask for help. You just got to find a way to ask for help. And hi, Lisa. And I'll share with each and everyone. Hello, my incredible wife, Terry. And here's why. There's a lot of things throughout my life, especially in my childhood, that I will not go into. And, there was times when I just accepted the stuff that was happening to me because in my mind, I just thought, oh, I guess this is the way it is. I guess this is the way it is. And I also thought that I wasn't enough. I didn't think that I was worthy. I didn't think that I was deserving. I didn't think that, that I needed to bother people. I mean, who in the hell am I? Right? I didn't reach out to anybody. So during the times in my life when I needed help the most, I wouldn't ask for help. And it took some pretty tragic things to happen in my life where all of a sudden I'm not pushing any kind of beliefs on anybody here, but I just literally just reached out and just like begged for help. Just literally, hey, if there's someone up there, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Just tell me what to do. Just tell me what to do. And it's pretty amazing that when I did that, it wasn't too long after that I received a call from Sean Hennigan. And of course, when he called me, I'm just being transparent. I lied to him. He called me and said, hey, Bobby, what's up? And I said, oh, everything is awesome. It's great. It's great. It's great. It couldn't have been further from great. And thank God, I mean that. So I said, what's up? And he said, hey, I met this guy. He's making 62 grand a month. He's looking to expand his company and he's looking for individuals that he can train with his proven training and marketing system, to expand his company. He's already helped people make six figures, in their first year with his proven training and system. And he's also helped people, make over $10,000 in their first 30 days. And I'm just telling you guys that documentation beats conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah. So documentation beats conversation, pretty cool website. And I just want each and every one of you to know that when I met him, here was one of the very first individuals ever that looked at me and said, Robert, I know you don't understand everything right now and you don't need to, but there's one thing I need you to understand. I said, okay. And he said, so if you allow me to help you, and let's say that I reached out to someone that you knew, and that person decides to come down and watch the video and go through the effective presentation, and they decide to do this, and they decide to either get in the business or they decide to buy some product, do you realize that you get a check? And I said, absolutely. I definitely know that. And he goes, but are you aware that I also get a check? And I said, I didn't catch that. And he goes, really? And I said, I don't know why. And he said, Robert, I made this amount of money, this $62,000 last month. I made that money by introducing people to a video. And then from there, the ones that were interested, I introduced them to, Jeff, my upline. He goes, so that's what I did. That's what I did all day, every day. And of course, some of you that heard my, my videos and other parts, by the way, I'm now opening up my son. I got so much to thank him for, Matthew, but you can right now go to roberthollis.com/free, roberthollis.com/free, because I'm now going to start really teaching the techniques that will make people successful. You guys are going to see stuff in there that I'm not going to be able to share in public like this, just because of, all the regulatory people and blah, 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 blah. So we want to keep this company strong. And so if you're interested in learning more, I don't care what group you're with. I don't care what company you're with. I don't care what you're doing. But to get back to the topic, why won't you ask for help? Why won't you ask for help? It's like, so when my mentor sort of said this statement, and I'm going to say it, Jennifer, it's roberthollis.com/live. Hopefully someone will put it here. And hi, Tina. Hi, Melody. Hi, Suzanne. What a great to see you, Suzanne. Puts a big smile on my face. Bill. Hi, my son, Matthew. Nicholas. Looking on who else is here. Melody, if I didn't say her already. Eric, Mike. Hi, Mike. Kai, Zoltan. Great. Patricia. So getting back to the deal is you guys got to learn to ask for help. You got to learn to ask for help. And I don't know what's this thing inside of us that is like, hey, I'm going to do it on my own. I'm not going to ask any help. I'm going to pretend that I understand a certain way. If there's one person I can give a huge shout out to, I'll give it out to two, is Ola and Nicholas. I mean, they're from another country, another culture, a different language. And these people are always, these two, what I call leaders, are constantly reaching out to me. Hi, Sonia. And it's just so important to ask for help. It's so important to ask for help. Melody, you put Robert Hollis Live. I'm not on there. I'm on Facebook Live. So, but one of the things I want to tell each and every one of you is my mentor sort of said this statement. He goes, Robert, I sort of work for you. I work for you. Yes, I'm an independent affiliate with the company, and so are you. But you don't understand that I want you and need you as a testimony. I want and need you to hit the ranks in the company and change your life. So I have someone to point to prove, through social proof, that this works. And there's just so many people I have throughout my life that, the worst kind of success is a little. The worst kind of success is a little, because people will utilize me and ask me for help, and then they get a check and then they disappear. They don't do the process anymore. And for those of you that haven't been watching Jenna's training, you can go to my YouTube channel. I haven't updated the new one now, but oh my God, Jenna's Wagel is just really dropping some incredible wisdom bombs. And I put her videos on my YouTube. And for those of you that are involved in MDC, of course, she's posting them in any of the Telegram chats that we have. If you're not in them, you need to be in them. So her and Josh have one where they communicate with anyone that will get on Telegram. They have another one for 25K and above. And then, of course, I'm in the inner circle, which I'm blessed to get some privy to that information as well. In fact, I'll be making an announcement as soon as I get off of here, which is pretty cool. So I just want every one of you to figure out why you're not asking for help. You got to figure that out. You just really. And I'm going to be a little confrontational right now. When you do something and you're not getting the desired results, and you just keep doing it and you don't get the desired results, and then you keep doing it and you don't get the desired result, and then you keep doing something and you don't get the desired results, what the hell? I mean, seriously? So isn't it funny that anybody else in any profession, listen to me closely, any profession, if they're going through a batting slump, if they're in baseball, if they're going through a shooting slump, if they're in basketball, if they're going through any kind of slump at all, the very first thing they do is they ask for help. They hire a coach. Sometimes the coach is provided for them, and there's two different coaches. Listen closely. There's a mechanical coach. The mechanical coach is looking at them and saying, your feet's not right. Your stance's not right. This is not right. You're not doing this correctly. And guess what? They're talking to a professional that makes millions of dollars. One of my best all-time story of this is, of course, Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods, youngest person to get in the pros, won the Masters, first African American to just dominate golf. And when he started getting older, the story is that he got on the tour for people that are retired, right? And he just went into that tour, and Jack Nicholson, a lot of records that Tiger won, beat his records. He went up to Tiger one time and he says, I don't know where you learned to swing a golf ball. And he goes, well, of course, from my dad. And he goes, listen, the way you're swinging your golf club right now and the way that you're doing it is working for you right now. But I'm telling you, in the future, your back and the way that you swing will not do it anymore. You're going to get to a position where your muscles are not going to be strong enough anymore. Your back's not going to be strong enough anymore. So if I were you, I would change that. How can you go to somebody that is doing that well and going, listen, it's time to learn to do it right? But guess what? Tiger Woods humbled himself, because all of a sudden he didn't tell anybody that he was having back spasms, that his muscles weren't working correctly. And because he didn't do it immediately, he's had a number of back surgeries. And he had to relearn how to swing the golf club correctly and change everything that he was doing. Did you hear that again? Change everything that he was doing. Do I need to repeat that again? Change everything that he is doing. Everything. And see, some people are not getting good results, but they just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. There's something missing, but they just keep doing it over and over again, which I think I see Nicholas saying here is the definition of insanity. It's just consistently doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting to get a better result. And ladies and gentlemen, because I asked for help, and was open, like Ben said, to criticism. Criticism doesn't make me feel bad. I want to get better. I want to help more people. I want to make a larger impact. I want to help more children. So if you're not getting the right results, you first have to find out if you're doing it the certain way, if your mechanics are correctly. That's one coach. Then you guys know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. The other one is psychology. The other one is your philosophy. So now you see all these people out there, every one of these people, that they're now going to a person that can get their thinking correctly. Because if you're not telling yourself the right story, if you're constantly saying in this environment, it won't work for me. You know, right now, most of the rank advancements that are happening in MDC are happening from a group of women in Mongolia. And for those of you that don't know where Mongolia is, it is actually connected to Russia. And these women have done, you know, 50,000 in volume, month after month after month. They're creating new 1Ks, new 5Ks, 25Ks. It's just amazing that this group in Mongolia is doing so incredible, because in my opinion, the biggest blessing, and some of you are not going to like to hear this, the biggest blessing of training people in other countries is they don't know English. They don't know English. So they don't listen to all the other so-called experts in the world that are giving away examples and what they're doing, but they won't show people what they're making. A person can't take you to a place they've never been. And there are so many posers out there. There's so many people that have gotten a little bit of success and they're living off that success. And if people knew what they made, they would immediately stop listening to them. They're not leading by example, and that's why you guys got to plug into Jenna's training. Because, man, she's in people's faces right now. But because she's being so transparent and coming from a place, she's actually talking about in every chapter that she's going through of John Maxwell's book, she's talking about her mistakes, the things that she's doing wrong. And me, I'm just a very unique person because of me growing up in the automotive world, the auto racing world. For those of you, just one quick little note, you know, NASCAR all of a sudden decides that they're going to come out with a new car. And it doesn't have 5 lug nuts anymore. It has 1. It doesn't have a tube back suspension anymore. It's got an independent suspension. The car's way different. The engines are different. The bodies are different. Everything on the car is different. Imagine being a race car driver, learning to drive a certain car, and then the next year they say, everything's changed. As a mechanic, as an automotive engineer working for a company, guess what we do? Change. We don't have the luxury of whining and complaining and whining and complaining and whining and complaining. You're either going to have a car in the race, you got to qualify to get in the race, or you don't. And so my whole life, even growing up when I was young, I'd be racing at the racetrack, and all of a sudden the National Hot Rod Association would go, rule change, you can't do this anymore. They would catch someone, you know, altering the rule book a little bit. So then they would make it crystal clear of what you no longer could do. And guess what? Your car has to go through an inspection. And if your car goes through an inspection and it is not correct, you get fined. They make you go to the back of the pack if you win the race and your car doesn't finish inspection. So you can't change anything while you're in the race. Then your car is disqualified. So you do it a certain way because you have no choice but to do it a certain way. Did you guys catch that? I think the best thing I had in my life growing up as a mechanic and automotive engineer is we got a rule book. This is a certain way that it has to be done, and you cannot alter it ever. So guess what happened when there was something that was sort of cloudy? Man, if I didn't ask questions, if I didn't go to the crew chief, and then my crew chief didn't go to a NASCAR official to ask him to clarify what the certain way was, then you were going to get fined because you wanted to try it your way. If there's any reason whatsoever that people fail in the marketing world, it's because they don't have an owner's manual. They don't have an owner's manual. So they don't have a certain way to do this that is duplicatable for other people. So what they do is they get a little bit of success, or they try to be the deal, and everything they're doing is not working. But they're in trouble because they already built a following of people that are following them. How can they go back to their people and going, listen, I need to be brutally honest. This is all I'm making in the company, and I did some things that worked, but they're not working anymore, so I'm going to go back to square one. Everyone goes through a slump. And when they go through a slump and they can't hit or they can't pitch, they pull them. They put them in the bench. They try to shoot a basket. It doesn't work. They try to shoot again. It doesn't work. Hey, blow the whistle. Come sit down. Come sit down. We'll work on it. We'll get you back in the game. But in this industry, people don't ask for help. They don't learn anymore. They don't point, guide, and direct their people to someone that they're learning from. And then I might as well throw one more out there that just really baffles my mind, is that people will promote and edify other people that are not doing what they're doing. So I see Ben on here, and Clarence and Dustin, Ola, thank you so much. So, Kai, Eric, listen to this. It would be like if Ben reached out to me and goes, Robert, I need your help. And I go, hey, listen, you need to go to Tony Robbins. Check this stuff out by Tony Robbins. And Ben goes, oh, okay. He looks at me as a leader. And he asked me what he needed to do, and I steered him toward Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins makes money from promoting events. So if you want to promote events and be a brand and not have residual and be promoting to event, creating new courses, then go learn from Tony. I don't have anything against Tony. It was just never my direction of where I wanted to go. So I wanted my mentor's lifestyle. I now want Josh and Jenna's lifestyle. So if Josh and Jenna believe that things are important and they promote it, then I'm going to promote Josh and Jenna doing it like I'm doing right now with Jenna. And you can immediately tell if the people that you're following are doing the right certain things. Just watch what they promote. Just watch what they do. And if the other people that are successful in the company are not doing that, then ask yourself, why aren't they doing that? Here's the last one, my pet peeve, is I know leaders out there that are so into themselves that they'll actually tell their group and their team not to listen to other people. They'll go, hey, don't listen to Jenna. Don't listen to Josh. Don't listen to Robert. Wow. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Wow. That just blows me away. All I can show you how to do is make $1 million, 1.1 million a year. That's all I can show you how to do. And if you introduce me to people that want to make that kind of money, I can show them how, and guess what? We'll send you the income. That's how I became successful. I stopped being the deal, but I never really wanted to be the deal. And I just got the best at putting more people in front of my mentor's information than anybody else. There is nobody that was beating me and putting people in front of the right information. So in closing, when I go back to basics every year, I go back, I listen to Jim Rohn, a video that I promoted at the beginning, this series of me doing a video every day. I went back and Jim Rohn said, people ask him all the time, what do you do? And he says, you know what? I find information that I know that can better mankind. And then I constantly every day look for people that care. I just look for people that are at the right place at the right time, that are interested and caring enough to want to know that info. So the question is, why aren't you asking for help? If you need your results to change, you need to change. And if the mentor listens to you, like Yoda does, to Luke, and then he says a statement like my mentor said to me, Robert, I can show you how to get to the top. I'm listening. You got to go to the bookstore and get this book, The Greatest Miracle in the World. I didn't go, why? I don't like reading. I don't want to do that. He goes, read it, and in there you're going to get told to do something. When you get done reading it and you know what that is, reach out to me. Because there's 3 people that I talk to all the time. People that will not get that book. Robert told me to get the book. I ain't getting the book because I'm learning from some people and they're not telling me to get the book. Okay, good for you. Yay. Second group of people. They'll order the book, but they won't read it. They won't read it. They won't follow instructions. They won't do exactly what needs to be done. And then the third group of people like me is like, wow, if it's telling me to read it this chapter every night for X amount of days, I'm not telling you what it is because you got to find out. I don't go, well, maybe I'll read it in the afternoon. Or, you know what? I'm going to be different. I'm going to read it in the morning. The reason that people are unhappy, unfulfilled, don't have money, don't have their relationships going right, they don't have their spirituality or their health, they're not in good communications, they're not earning enough income to help other people, is because they're just flat out people that would rather rebel against every frickin' thing that somebody else would say. You got to really ask yourself why you do that. Why do you do that? Hey, this is what you do. Nope, ain't doing it. Ain't doing it, ain't teaching it, not going to do it. And then if someone, like I said, got in your face and said, I need to see what's in your bank accounts. I need to see your back office. I want to see what your production has really, truly been in the last 90 days. I'm putting a lot of effort into this business, a lot of time. I'm getting a lot of people that don't support me. I need to know what the long-term vision is of this company. And if I'm learning from you, I need to know what you're earning. I ain't showing you that. Man, you got to find someone who will. So just like Jenna said today, when I got told that, I realized that there was 7 people between me and the guy that I reached out to that told me, Robert, you need to use me, edify, promote me. This is what edification and promotion is. You got to get excited about your future. If I did it for these people, I can do it for you. And this is the certain way that you do it. Can you do it? I said, yes, sir, I can. And then the challenge is, listen, I put 70 people in front of an effective presentation. What is an effective presentation? An effective presentation is when people listen to it, they get involved. They buy product. If you're doing the presentation or you're promoting another presentation and people are not getting involved, I want to think about it. I'm too busy. I don't have any friends. I've tried this before. That's not an effective presentation. If all they do is have questions after they watch the presentation, that is not an effective presentation. There it is. So if you find someone that's doing it a certain way and you constantly see that they're signing up people, they constantly have people that are showing up on the recognition board. They're constantly got people that are ranking in their organization. You might want to ask yourself, wow, he's got this team that has ranks. He's got this team that has ranks. She's got this team that has ranks. He or she just keeps doing it. Build another group, goes to the top. Build another group, goes to the top. That's the people I want to work with. So that's why I consistently ask for help. So you got to ask yourself why you're not asking for help. And secondly, when someone does tell you what to do, why you're not doing it. Why are you so rebellious? Weird, isn't it? Why are you so rebellious? I'm not asking for help. I'm going to do this on my own. I'll tell you why. It's fear. False emotions appearing real. You don't feel worthy. You don't think that you can do it. Now you don't need a mechanical coach. Can you tell me what to do? I've already told you in the videos what to do. So for a person that won't plug into a 20, 30-minute training a day, I don't have time for them. They're just not the right people at the right time. If there's assignments within that training and people are not doing it, they're not at the right people at the right time. So I hope this helped you. Start asking for help. And then when you get that help and they recognize, my mentor could recognize, and what I said, the questions that I asked, my demeanor, my inability to keep eye contact with them, my posture, my voice, you really honestly think that I can do this? I'm just a mechanic. I'm dyslexic. I got learning disabilities. I'm not that smart. I can't spell. And he's like, hey, Robert, yeah, this is the book that you need. Read it and then call me and tell me. All right? I said, yes, sir. I did it. And guess what? He recognized in me instantaneous that I had self-confidence issues. The biggest one, I didn't love me. I didn't look at me as anything but something that people throw away and abandon. So I needed to change my thinking about me. And I needed to realize that I was a miracle and I had all these incredible things to be grateful for. And so through reading that, I realized all the stuff that I took for granted, that I now built my self-esteem, my confidence, my posture, my excitement. And now when I started reaching out to people, it's like they wanted to help me immediately. Why? Because they could see and feel that confidence, that posture, my belief, my excitement, how I wasn't the deal, how I edified and promoted other people. I didn't realize just by promoting and edifying someone other than yourself, people are going, wow, this person's a cool person. I've never ever seen anybody talk about other people like this. Most people that I get connected with are too busy talking about them. This is why I'm doing it. I just started my own business. This is what I'm gonna buy. This is what I'm gonna do. And people are like, holy crap. You go to their social media pages and all it is another picture of them. It's like, holy cow. I guess this person is all about them. Then you go to other people's pages and it's all about them. All right. Talk too much. I love and appreciate you. Hope this video will help you. Get to people, send this to people, everyone you know, and tell them to plug in. The right people at the right time will plug in. I got so many great replies from the last two videos. What do you want? And then how you can get it. So I hope this will help you as well. Love and appreciate you. If no one's told you and given you permission to succeed, let me be the first. And I'm just so excited about helping you in any way that you'll allow me to help you. I believe in you and I know you can do it. See you tomorrow.